One of the challenges to having a good conversation about your capacity assessment is having a strong structure that provides you with a common language, but at the same time categorizes different issues into different groupings so that you can address each one in turn. This will help you have productive conversations and prevent conversations that can run in circles. The OCAT is organized into 10 categories of organizational capacity. The first category is aspirations. Quite simply, what's our purpose and what are our goals? What are we trying to do in the world? Second is strategy, which answers the question, how will we achieve those goals? What specific things will we be doing in order to make that a reality? Items 3 and 4 help us understand how will we get there, asking questions around our leadership, our board, and our staff, as well as our funding model. Looking at the organization as a whole, we look at item 5, culture and shared values, which asks how we work together and how we bring our plans into reality. Question 6 asks about the organization's ability to innovate and adapt as conditions on the ground change. Quite simply, how can we monitor and accelerate the progress that we're making and realize when we're struggling and make some changes? We then ask what additional skills are going to be needed to make a difference, and that's where items 7, 8, and 9 come into play. Category 7 gets into things around marketing and communications. This includes publicity around your issue or outreach to your constituents. Number 8 is advocacy. As I mentioned earlier, this module is activated if you indicate that your organization does a lot of advocacy work. This helps you understand if you have a strong grasp of the issues, if you have the networks in place to make change, and if you have a way to understand the effects you are having on policy around your particular issue. Item 9 is business processes. While not glamorous, these are the things that often make or break an organization. How long does it take to hire people? How sound are the financial practices? How much infrastructure is in place to make sure that you are meeting your obligations both legally and to those whom you serve? Lastly is infrastructure and organization. This asks the question, how well are we organized and supported in order to deliver against our mission? So an organization with a big push on a particular issue, but with the person leading that charge many layers removed from the CEO, is probably not well designed. These 10 dimensions help you organize your results and organize your thinking about what areas warrant investment and what are places that your organization is already strong. Behind each of these dimensions is a series of questions. These questions are designed to help you assess at an overall level how you're doing. For example, on strategy, we ask 5 key questions. 1, how effective is your theory of change? 2, do you have a strong overall strategy? Do we choose to engage in the right activities to further our organization's mission? Do we have the ability to grow? And do we have an effective process to develop and revise our strategic plan? Taken together, these 5 questions and the sub-questions underneath them really help you step back and say, how strong is that strategy? And that is how each of the 10 dimensions work, going in greater and greater detail to help you get under not just the big issues, are we doing well with strategy? Are we doing well on advocacy? But really ask yourself, what in particular is going well and what in particular is a struggle for us? Because it's that level of granularity which will help you translate that into action and then make a plan going forward to take your performance to new heights.